So let's click on compute to check the areas and also the path computations too. So click here. All right. So you look at it, you said at least a traverse is having a misclosure. Coordinate plot, we like to employ Bowditch adjustment. Maybe let's check the problem here and see. Yeah, the traverse is having a misclosure, so you can see it. That was when we were converting. Actually, there must be a kind of allowable error converting coordinates to direction distances. So here, one thing about this place is it applies Bowditch adjustment too. If we are having a misclosure, it will still help us here. Okay, so this is the back computation. Okay, so this is the area. Then we have the area, we have it in hectares too. Now let's try and set the plot dimension, maybe the plot size. We click here, then you click on the plot size. Here we need to put the plot size. Now I want to use 50 by 100. I don't know for you. Remember, this is not just plot but also lot, and some countries we have a lot too. So here already, once you are writing it, it will be showing you the calculation per area as you're writing the plot size. So you can identify your location, and maybe I'll put where in Nigeria, so you know your location and where you want to your location that rhymes with the plot size that you want. So I can click OK, and then I can come here and I can come here and then I can click on compute again. So here it will not show plot size because I've already set plot size. Now look at it. This is the plot size that I showed. I'm using 50 by 100 feet. So exactly, it's now telling me that I have about 44 plots of land. Okay, 44 plots of land in this traverse. It means I can get 44 plots in this traverse. So this is how to calculate your plots. You get the plot number of plots of land. So it will just be easy for you to do that automatically. You cut the plot. Now let's try to employ this Bowditch adjustment. Remember, we were doing it before, but I had to do other things so that you will learn better. So now I've tried to change the last point, the last line. Remember, this is a closed loop traverse. Why? Because it repeated the first point name at the last line. So no matter the changes you make, it will still assume that you are closing back to the first point, because this is the first point. So you see it. So it means that there is a misclosure. So we are going to employ Bowditch adjustment. But so let's click on compute. Coordinate plot is going to detect it and say, hey, you didn't, your traverse didn't close. So we need to employ the Bowditch adjustment. So we now turn it on. You have to turn it on, otherwise it will not. So you click apply or means when you have multiple traverses. You can also click apply, or maybe it's not only one traverse. And then, do you want to show adjustment? It means that you can also show corrected adjustment too in your path computation. So I'll also click on it, and then I click on adjust. All right, so you look at it here. Look at the unadjusted one. That's the previous one. Watch it very well. Look at this. You see the changes. You see the disclosure 0.001. All right, so now look at the adjusted one. So this is the correction that was calculated, and then this is the adjusted closed. Everything is 0.00. All right, so we now have our new coordinates. Okay, so this is the corrected coordinates. So we just did an adjustment using Bowditch adjustment. Now we need to return. Okay, so once we return, it will not tell us to adjust. Remember, you have not finally adjusted. You just only adjusted at the output activity, showing you the adjustment. And this is where you're going to adjust it here in your coordinate. So we click on replace. So have you not seen? It has now changed from 358 to 357. Let me undo so that you can see it clearly. Remember, you see it from 58 to 357 after the adjustment. So this is where Bowditch adjustment is applied, not only here but also it can be applied in the plotting activities too.